for the hometown crowd. And we've got it for you live here from Sacramento, California.
All right, ready to go?
Well, it was the Sacramento Kings in their last game, a loss to the Golden State Warriors. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for San Antonio. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Murray in at the point guard. And guys, Tim Duncan still dominant after 18 years. You know, he's reshaped his body. He has got a brand new diet, which he says has had a huge benefit. We saw it in the playoffs last year. Greg, I think, you know, he probably was one of the top 5 overall performers in last year's playoffs.
No doubt about it. We continue to write this guy off, Kevin, and he just continues to defy Father Time. I mean, there was a point where he was starting to feel the wear and tear, especially in his knees, but being the competitor he is, he decided to dictate to his body rather than letting his body dictate to him.
And Sacramento has possession. And the rejection by Leonard. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And San Antonio has possession. Murray kicks to Green. Duncan dishes to Murray. Pass to Aldridge. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Cousins throws it down.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you've come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Here's Murray. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Clock is at 3. Aldridge. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Rondo kicks to Gay. The drive by Rondo. Thompson passes to Cousins. Feeds it to Noel. Rondo wide open. And Noel throws it down.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Here's Cousins. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
You know, when you look at DeMarcus Cousins, he's clearly one of the more talented and also one of the most emotional players in the game. He's also one of the most teed up.
Yeah, talking about Cousins' top 5 in technical fouls in each of his first 5 seasons. Among other things, that's given away a ton of 3 points, guys, to the opposition.
Yeah, DeMarcus is working hard to control that temper, and he knows it's important for the team. But it's hard to plug a volcano.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Green with a screen on run. Murray kicks to Green. Here's Marjanovic. And the rejection by Cousins. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
The Wizard, he's checked in for San Antonio. Hill comes in for D. And Cousins throws it down.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And he gets it to go. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. Kawhi Leonard, with another great season last year, earned his first Defensive Player of the Year award with his outstanding play.
And for Leonard, he became the first perimeter player to win one since 2004. That just shows you how incredible his defense was at times.
Kings leading now by 5.
And, you know, for Leonard, you can add that Defensive Player of the Year award to his hardware list, and that puts him in elite company, one of only 3 players to win Defensive Player of the Year and Finals MVP. The other 2, Jordan and Olajuwon.
And the foul called on P.J. Hairston. That's his first foul.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
And he gets the bucket.
And for Leonard, winning the Defensive Player of the Year didn't change him at all. I mean, he received a card for winning that award and gave it to charity. Went out of his way to thank his teammates during his acceptance speech. I mean, I think it speaks of his character and really the impact that Popovich has had on him and that entire Spurs team.
4 on the clock. Here's Cousins. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Leonard with the ball. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. A long time in San Antonio, it's been about the big 3, and rightfully so with all their wins, and Kawhi Leonard seems to be their future.
And Kawhi and the big 3 recognize that and are trying to ease the transition period. And if you know the Spurs, they'll make a smooth transition, won't they, Kevin?
Absolutely. Daniel Green, he's checked in for the Spurs. Guarded by Green. And he gets it to go. Hill. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. The Spurs making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Kings leading now by 5. Now Watson. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. And here's the fast break. Here's Leonard. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Leonard's got 8 points.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Dishes it to Simmons. Down low. And stolen by Cauley Stein. To the middle. And the rejection by Leonard. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Diao comes in for Leonard. And it's the Wizard in for Daniel Green.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Sacramento has possession. Again, the miss by the Kings. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against Charlotte. It's back to Hill. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hill's got his second basket of the night.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Lets it go. Here's Cauley Stein.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum. And the lead goes right back.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's the Spurs leading by a point. Quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Yeah, and they've also balanced that, though, guys, with the attack off the bounce as well to get them some points.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Z out there with Ginobili. And it's Duncan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Green in the small forward spot. Ginobili kicks to Murray. 2 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Murray's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for San Antonio. The pass to Silk. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Now here's Thompson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The drive by Gay.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
I tell you what, at this point in his career, it is safe to say, actually has been for a while, that Duncan might be one of the best power forwards ever. He is, clearly. 5 rings, 50-win seasons, his whole career. The complete package on the box.
It's hauled in by Gay. The Kings trail by 3. And that one comes up a bit short. And Duncan, who briefly contemplated retiring after last season, showed in the playoffs, Greg, he is still very much at the top of his game.
Listen, Tim Duncan, for me, is the greatest power forward to ever play the game, although Pop will tell you he's actually a center in the power forward's body. I mean, what a great matchup. Yeah, how great was he, I should say, in the matchup against the Clippers last season. And throughout his career, he has been more consistent than a clock. I mean, it doesn't matter the year or who he's up against. This guy just finds a way to leave his mark on the game.
San Antonio making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Rondo dishes to Thompson. The feed now to Cousins. Thompson passes to Cousins. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. A different look now for San Antonio. West comes in for Duncan. And it's Hill in for D. Hill kicks to Aldridge. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Kings trail by 3.